Hello you beautiful phrases, Skip here, and I'm gonna show you some more thingish, more inspiration, giving to you more inspiration, hopefully. And today we have another build. We have another build on the same map where I did my last custom build video, the one with the realistic boulevard. Let me show you exactly what we have here. So this is a very big building, a humongous building. I don't know, you're gonna ask what's the purpose of it? Well, the purpose of it is that it's beautiful and big. And what I've tried to achieve today, we are out at the outskirts of the city. This city, again, if you do remember, it's a very fast built city, not grilled, grid. It's not grilled. Anyways, it's grid. And this is where we did the realistic boulevard. It's a little bit laggish. It's a double lag because I'm in full screen and the game should be moving smoothly, but it's also in a slower motion. Anyways, doesn't matter. You guys are going to understand. So I wanted to achieve, as I was saying, sometimes at the how should I say it? At the limit of the of a big city, or at the outskirts or something, there is a very big bus terminal or bus. I don't want to say depot because it's not a depot. It's a place where lots of bus lines meet all together. And when I say bus lines, I mean bus lines that are coming from outside the city. And of course some that are coming from the city in order to bring people here so they can go outside the city to the nearest little towns or villages or whatever is outside. Not whatever, other cities that are around this one. So this is what I've tried to achieve. I wanted to plop that huge building in the middle. Let's imagine that is a very big building where people can wait, where people can commute, and this should be a commute terminal where people can commute and so on. Maybe inside of it there is a metro station, but we don't have a metro line in the city, but you guys can imagine because you have a beautiful and very, very sexy imagination. And now someone will say, what? How can an imagination be sexy? Anyways, moving forward and over this moment. Okay, so there are a few things that keeps annoying me, and one of them is that everyone is magically creating a car out of their pockets. You already know this issue and it's very annoying. But the other annoying thing is that if we go here, you can see that all the vehicles are banned to go on these roads. Only the buses are allowed. But still, we can see. Oh my God, we can still see. We can still see some cars because magic. That's why. And it's freaking annoying. Another thing is that I see cars popping here on the sidewalk and they go through the fence and they don't care about anything, and actually why would they? Here we could have add something nice inside of this, but anyways, maybe a fountain. Can we add a fountain right now? Fountain, this one. Let's add this one. Yeah, I think it's quite big. Yeah, it's very big. You know what? Let's not add. Not add the fountain. Okay. The other thing that I've tried to do, maybe you've seen in the cinematics in some places there is a little bit of traffic. Well, a little bit of traffic it was because I recorded the cinematics as soon as I plopped here. If you can see it, we have the event park generator, so lots of them, and people are coming through here towards here, and they want to visit those parking. What? They are cutting. Anyways, so that's why there are a lot of cars. Plus, there were few traffic lights here and there, and I decided to get rid of the traffic lights because they were kinda extra traffic creator. Okay, something else. we have here a hotel near the terminal here, or the commute terminal, or whatever we can call it. There are a few places where the passes can enter and few places where they can exit the inner roundabout, even though nothing is really working as a roundabout. It is in a circle, but it's not a roundabout. You might say, oh my god, this is a crazy spaghetti of roads, you know? But who touched my spaghetti? No, no. But the thing is that I want it. It is not impossible for such thing to exist. I've seen a picture. Well, it's not. It's far by being like this one. I've seen a picture and it just gave me an idea. It was a picture with a roundabout and 8 roads exiting the roundabout or entering. Depends from where you saw that coming from. But it was very interesting and I tried to do it not like that. I tried to inspire from that, and well, now I have 2 roundabouts, almost roundabouts, and lots of other roads. Because for example, from this, let's call it still roundabout, from here there are 3 lanes coming out, you see, and they are coming exiting here into 2 roads. This one can turn left, these ones as well. Some of them cannot turn left, and for example here you cannot make right. Here you have to go up here to the right. This sign is something that exists in my country, for example. So when you see this kind of sign, it means that you are not allowed to turn right at the first intersection, because they can turn right here. There are lots of details, line details missing in some parts. I didn't want to extra add them, even though it would have been very cool. And we have these little bus stops and bus shelters with some benches and flowers for people to wait. Also on the other side we have some ads, we have some little shops. People can eat, take a paper, newspaper, or whatever they want. They can again eat, they can do magic and pop up some cars and so on. So I wanted to have something like a very bizarre commuter area thingish here, and I kinda achieved this. See, people are really driving here. It's very annoying. Why? It's not working. Something is not working as it should be. So as I was saying, here we have a hotel. We have here we have a very big parking area. We have some I don't know what this is, a market hall. Let's imagine that these are some big markets here. Usually these are at the outskirts of the city, you know, also for people that are coming from outside the city, to be easier to get here. We have another roundabout here. We have a big shopping mall area as well. What is this? Historical market hall. Another market hall, maybe with some cheaper clothes and so on. Another big parking area, the one that are created by I forgot the name for this guy, but even though no one is using them, I mean, you can see sometimes, you can see them being used, but have I made a mistake? Maybe, let's see, if I upgrade this one, I'm curious. It might be my fault, maybe, I'm not sure. Anyways, and here we have a supermarket. The main build for today, it was this one, yeah. The other ones are just some additional builds, just in order for you guys to see some beautiful areas around this place. If you are wondering why you see those signs that tells us that the bus line is interrupted, well, to hell with it. Something is nasty there. I cannot add a bus line through there. I don't know. I don't know why. I do not know why, because the buses can enter everywhere. I tried to figure it out, but then eventually I said, no way, Jose Maria Pereira Grace, let me quit. I'm not going to do this all day long. After this short commentary of mine, you will be able to see the time-lapse where you can see most of the builds. I've started by using here a smaller road, and then I changed it, but I didn't show the change one. I changed it because that one was way too narrow and I need something a little bit larger. Well, I think this is it. In all intersections here, if you wanna see, almost all intersections we have a manual line connector because I do not want to see any ugly stuff. Sorry. So that's one of the reasons. And all of these kiosks are actually parks that are working and bringing people to visit them, and which is very cool. Made by me. They are not on the workshop, but they might be in the editor for me and for Andor actually. Well, guys, I will leave you now with the time lapse. There will be a time lapse cinematics to see how the traffic is indeed flowing around this at a very big speed. Maybe not that big, but a bigger speed. And if you did enjoy this video, if you wanna see more of this, don't forget to hit don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to leave some comments. I'm curious to see. Hope again you find some inspiration from here. I really freaking do enjoy this. I need to take some screenshots right now for the thumbnail and not only. But guys, you are awesome. I thank you so much for your entire support for my channel, and well, see you next time. And of course, see you this evening with the usual Friday night live stream. I salute you.